So, hi. We have got a new member of the pack right now, and so starting to walk them together. I'm bringing back this because it's a new group, and it's just kind of a guide to let them know where their boundaries are, pretty much, and it makes it a little easier for the dogs. But eventually the goal is to fade this out, and then they kind of know where their places should be. Alan and Rocket already know the game. This guy's kind of new, so we're kind of taking a step back, making it easier for everybody. When we walk together in the mornings for exercise, I'm not too strict on discipline or healing. The point is to get a good exercise, and just don't try to pull me all over the place. So, if you want to use this technique with multiple dogs, you don't have to use something this hefty. It's kind of think of it as an exercise for my hands too, to kind of keep my grip strength. But it can be done with something lighter. So needless to say, well, in my opinion, I shouldn't have to say that, hey guys, hey man, I'm not smacking the dog with this thing. But I actually do get criticized when I post pictures of this style of walking, and I don't know I don't know why some people would imagine that would be allowed in a park. Just give me the benefit of the doubt, okay? It's just a prop to kind of give a little direction, make clear boundaries, and it'll be faded away. So Draco's very strong-willed. He wants to be in front. He jumps over the stick. It's there to guide him, kind of let him know where his boundaries are, but he's still jumping over. It's inconvenient. It's easier if you were to stay behind it, but the way I go about it is kind of like being a little more stubborn than the dog. If he's gonna be willing to jump over this thing 20 times, well, I'm willing to keep it here for 21 times. He's got to be a little bit more strong-willed than the dog to get the message across. And that takes time and patience. And I don't mind that it's not getting done right away. So I have this method of teaching dogs not to pull, where I kind of change direction and then kind of guide him with leash and e-collar at very low level. And then when I'm getting good reactions from the dog, I turn it into a walk. Then if they start pulling too much, and I go back to that initial exercise again. Alan and Rocket already kind of know, so I'm not really having to do much other than little tugs every now and then. But I'm trying to condition this one to e-collar, so I'm very lightly applying e-collar stimulation whenever there's pressure on the leash, so you can get used to it. After a few days, I'm not having to jump over leashes and things like that as much. So while I'm doing this initial exercise, I don't worry so much about their position or them being in line. It's just about Draco understanding how to react to pressure on the leash. And I don't mind that they're distracted either, because that's life. There's distractions, there's squirrels, there's people, there's other dogs. So I teach these dogs to function in real life having to deal with all that stuff.